is going to start up with a little bit of backtracking, so I'm actually going to get rolling here.
Town is village?
So first thing we need to do is leave. And yo, hey, thank you for picking something up from the Humble store using that Humble code. So yeah, you can leave Smithy Dimension. There's no real quick way out though once you're in there. So if you want to leave the gate, leave it immediately. Do not wait. Or else you will be really deep at the end of it and be like, ah shit, I gotta walk back out, don't I? And the answer is, yup. Oh, nice, playing some Time Warpers, nice. Yeah, I'm on like my 20th lap of that game now. Help. Help, clickers are a problem. Nah, I needed it. I needed some free dopamine, baby. All right, let's see what this kid wants. Want a glowing stone? Independence? Yes. Okay, uproar, and you'll give you brilliant stone. Okay, well, I know how to make an uproar, and that's fireworks. Easy. Okay, do you want to buy 500 shillings? All right. A work of outstanding artistry, skill, or workmanship. Go back to many boxes and buy my expert. Got hysterics. Also can confirm Afrofunk fucking does rule, as a matter of fact. Welcome to my shop, want a glowing stone? Yes. Here. Thank you, please. Metal Run.
Yo Ty, been catching up on the Historical Lawyer Idiot series. It's good stuff.
Yeah, like I said, I'm taking a little bit of break on the Ace Attorney stuff, for just like a little bit. But, we'll be starting that back up probably like a week or two after I get back from the family wedding I have to go attend, next weekend. Pray for me. Yeah, I may as well actually save because there is a very real non-zero chance that Culex somehow puts my head in the toilet. It happens. Suspect. Proof of evidence. Answers. Shock with cats. Oh, okay. Sarah. Yeah, I finished Apollo. It had some problems when it was exporting to YouTube. I'm gonna take care of it probably tomorrow morning before I record the podcast or whatever. But I really do. Hey, if you can, please watch it on the Twitch VODs. They actually pay me as opposed to YouTube, who extremely does not and puts content IDs on literally everything. If there's anything in it, it's fucking ridiculous. So I really would appreciate, please watch on Twitch if you can. Please, please, please. All right. Will you email it to me? Or hiccup, which is pretty good. All right, let's do it. Stay wide awake. Okay, I didn't expect Culex to be Culex. I have...
23 is a good number.
I have many things. Yo, thank you, Dr. Structo One-Liner, for the subs. Cool eggs. I have many things. I object!
Accept the invitation of Wanda, email it to her.
I see your date. I see your future. I drink a little. I drink a whiskey drink. I drink it. I'll be killed. This is the reason this goes Final Fantasy is because this is a Square Enix Nintendo game. Or I'm sorry, I think it was just, might have just been Square at the time still. I think it's been a long time since I paid attention to the exact history of Square Enix. But it's Square and Nintendo, so they put a bonus boss in that was extremely Final Fantasy and not terribly Nintendo, and it rules. That's also why if you listen to the music, it's like, it's the Final Fantasy IV boss music, but with the Mario RPG instrumentation and timbre. Oh my god, it even spells timbre right. Oh, thank you, auto captions. Nope, didn't do it the second time. Oh well. And yo, thank you for the resub, water text. Alright, so this fight's a motherfucker. For a lot of reasons. Big ones being, he repeatedly removes your buffs. He gets to attack. Actually, let's see what the names on these gems are. We got Culex, Disaster, Wee, Glass, and Jazz. How the fuck did Fire Crystal, Water Crystal, Earth Crystal, and Air Crystal? Disaster, Wee, Glass, Jazz. The 4 elements. I'm dying at Wee, dude. Why did water become Wee? I gotta tweet this out. I gotta make sure people know. Really. Fucking Wee Crystal. I love it. Oh, man. Oh, already it kicks ass. Alright, well, let's get the fights going. Alright, I want to make sure people know Culex is already very good. we have done 0 attacks. Already pretty into Wee fight. Turn into a cannon. Bazooka. Okay, I could do Altasta Ultra. Yeah, let's do it. For the record, whoever you target, I think automatically gets the biggest split of fireballs, but I think everybody can get it. Okay, that's Earthquake. Or Sandstorm. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I didn't even think about the fact that this idiot has Flower Honk. Okay. Lazy Shell has got that covered though, so we're good. Flower Honk is so dangerous, Kathy. You have no idea. I have almost lost to Flower Honk alone multiple times. But it's okay because we have Abbraccio Gruppo. A group embrace. Oh, nuts. Right, I forgot. Culex physically attacking is the one person who does so much goddamn damage, he can actually get through the lazy shell.
Town is village?
Hey! Thank you, I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your New Zealand purchase, if that's what that currency was. Okay,
Here comes some beautiful
yeah, I'll flow map here. I know, this is what a powerful foe. Pure crystallized Wee and pure crystallized Jazz. How am I gonna get out of this one?
Concentrated
Okay, Big
Wee and
Blast.
crystallized
That's a
Team
knockdown.
Jazz.
No.
How can you win this one?
You know, it was like, when it was just like crystallized destruction, I was like, okay, so that move actually was Shredder. What Shredder does is if I had Geno Boost on anybody, it would remove the benefits from it. So that's why I'm not wasting time doing Geno Boost on everybody, because he can use one of his 5 actions every turn to just get rid of it on everybody instantly, whereas I have to spend one of my 3 actions every turn just to put it on one person. So in fact, you have no buffs, actually. I have a force field, you see. Alright, I can never remember which one's the strongest, or the weakest. I think it's Wee. It might be Jazz. I think it might be Jazz, but I think Wee can do healing. Glass is the toughest one. Disaster, I think, is in the middle, if I remember the HP values. Okay. That's a pretty high damage spell. Nice. You love to see that happen. All right, big bake. Damn, we got baked. Okay, that's just a single target. That's fine. All right, now we're fighting Culex. Now we're fighting Culex. You see how 2 people are on the ground? Now we're fighting Culex. That's Meteor Swarm. That's no good. Alright, I just need to get enough twinkles out. And eventually the crystals will die. I think a couple of them only have like 1,500 health, so once I get 5 of these down, some of them should start popping. Okay, there goes one. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna pick up Mario because Gino's probably dead anyway. I'd rather probably get to have Mario swing twice. Assuming they don't instantly... Oof, okay. Well, Culex did immediately punch me in the face, but at least it was the person who could survive it. The only person who could survive it. Okay. I'm actually going to use... What are we at? 66. I'll use a Majestic. Okay, that's full FP. Oh, body is wet. Shit. He caught me. My body was wet. Now he knows. Alright. The thing I love about, yeah, the Culex physical attack is it is probably the hardest one to block in the game because it uses a Final Fantasy animation. So whereas everyone else has some big attack animation where they get up in your face and hit you, like even like the weird shit that what's-his-name does, like he does like the weird staggers and stuff and the weird timings and the different stuff, but he just scoots forward, you get hit, and then he scoots back because it's Final Fantasy. That's how that works. And it makes it very hard to time a block. Because you can just not notice him even doing the attack, which is buck wild. Alright, time to blow up this thing. Once you get Culex alone, he's a lot more manageable. Honestly, now that we have 2 crystals down, we're pretty much set. Like, we have a pretty big advantage now. Okay, good. If Culex had decided to physically attack Peach right at the beginning of the round, that could have ended up nasty. I was not paying attention and I almost got fucked for it. But I didn't because I'm a genius. Easy. Alright, we have Disaster and Glass. All that's left. For the Cancha Parazosa, which I'm guessing is just large shell or something. Yeah, Nab, you barely missed anything. Basically, all we did was go grab the stuff to fight Culex, and now we are actively fighting Culex. As much as you ever are actually fighting Culex. Which is to say, it's really fight adjacent and more just kinda repeatedly picking up everyone off the ground. Good stuff. That attack is not great. I think I'm just gonna start going in. We're pretty close. I think the direct damage will be more useful here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, fuck. There he goes. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention and didn't get the full heal. Oops. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no, this fight is actually, if you do it without using the lazy shell at all, it's pretty rough. Like, you have to plan pretty well around it, just because taking 5 spells to the face every turn from the highest statted enemy in the game is a bunch. It's a lot. If you don't have lazy shell or super suit, it's very rough. Also, this is one of the highest damage spells in the game. Yeah, weird. Still did 73 through lazy shell.
Today I choose Jazz.
Yo, what up, Devil Ray? Hashtag I choose jazz. Alright, let's light this motherfucker up. Damn, that was not worth it. Get free, baby. That's what I say every time before I sign up for a tournament. Oh, you know, I'm just gonna get free. No big deal. I'm pretty dog shit. Alright. We're getting pretty close at this point. Like I said, once you have the turn advantage, it's a lot easier. Even when he does shit like this and just knocks someone on the floor. Okay, luckily he went for Peach again. It's been like a little over 2 years since I left the other streaming site I was on, yeah. About that. Jesus, those physical attacks. Okay, we just need mental hygiene for that. Yeah, no, I really like that Darkstar has the same noises that your version of the attack does. Like, it's just a reskin, right? Like, they're just using the same assets again, but it's really smart, and it's a really good way to do it, of having the enemy use your big spell against you, and also do, like, the little boosting things, the little timing things. Woof. Alright, shouldn't be too many more turns here. I think he's getting pretty close. We're dealing like 300 a turn, 400 a turn. So we should be done here in a bit. I can't remember Culex has... I thought it was only like 10,000 HP. Maybe it's more. There we go. Hey! $244. Yo, what up, Smite? I see you. I am sex. I am anti-sex. Fuck. How's it going, bud? I mean, for Peach, the only stat that matters is HP at this point in the game, which is kind of hilarious, but extremely true. Just all that matters is how many times she can get hit with max defense and live. Your spirit is very powerful. Thank you, the cornerstone of bravery. We will appreciate the art of the journey. There may be another stage, another competition. We may be the enemy of the deceased. We are lights. Take this, trying to get rid of our war. Ah, the charm art charm. Pictures. All right, and there we go. So that gives us the, God, it's military, right? Military is the equip menu. Okay. So we don't really need belt, I don't think. We don't need cargo vehicle anymore. We've done plenty of cargo vehicle stuff. So can we move? I'm trying to remember which one's which. This is the pin. This is the Jinx belt. Wait, is that it? Electric power supply? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's that. Because if I'm remembering right, the amulet you get from Culex is, like, you get the attack and the defense buff permanently, I want to say, so it's, like, crazy, crazy good. What the hell was square? Oh, that's the feather, plus 20 speed. I'm learning to translate Google Translate, and that's maybe not the most marketable skill I have on this planet, but oh well. Yo, MKid Trigun, thank you for gifting out a bunch of subs. To Dylan Clancy, Hydrite, Stradivarius, Blackmagic 1982, and Dark Cooley, several Bobcats, Twisted Synapse, I Am Just a Box, It's Fafnir, and Nether Tribes. Thank you so much again, MKid Trigun, and everyone else. Congratulations, you won. All right, let's go into this gate. All right, let's do it. And yeah, enjoy your good raisin hands. Ooh. So this last section of the game is actually pretty scary. Like, there's, especially on like some of the hard mode hacks and stuff I've played of this, these enemies get really, really rough. The ghosts, I think, always have access, like not even it doesn't even require a hack. They just have access to an instant kill attack, which is pretty wild. But when you remember it is a Square game, and this is the end of, you know, this is in fact the end of a Square game, it makes sense, because usually you have like behemoths and shit, right, in the last dungeon. What is the backstory on Raisin Hands? I wanted to do a Perfecto emote, like a chef kiss, because I thought it would be quite good and quite useful and very funny. And then my good friend Maddie, who is an incredible artist, considerably smarter than me, decided, but what if they were California Raisin Hands and matched up with the others? The real big detail is they aren't even flipped left-right. Those aren't mirrored. Those are both individually drawn as left and right separately, because Maddie just is like that. Super number. This is not as good as what we have equipped. This is the Ultra Hammer, just to make sure you have something, but it is 20 attack less than what we have. But let's see what the description is. Ultra Fashion, Pinnacle Fashion. Nothing's more fashionable than a really fucking big hammer. Ladies love a man with a big hammer and some cheap sunglasses. ZZ Top wrote about that. All right, and here we go with boss fight number 1 of the factory. This is Mario. This is Mario. How did he come? We are doing better. This might actually be awkward because I'm going to have to read what the bells are doing on the fly, which is a little fucked up. So the way this guy works is the front of the clock will like spin around on its turns. Like it'll make, yeah, decision making is a really good way to call it, because it's actually depending on what time it is. It'll do different things that are different levels of dangerous. Yeah, let's just go ham though. Let's hit him with that Altasta Ultra. Oh, all the music in this game is great. Snow the First, like for sure. There's some stuff that like this game overall I think has aged incredibly well. It still has its moments. Like there's still some isometric platforming here and there that's a little awkward. There's a boss that's maybe like if you're going really fast, a little harder than it needs to be, or if you're taking the game at a really casual pace, it can be a little easier than it needs to be, maybe. Like, that's whatever, in my opinion. That's RPG stuff. But, like, isometric platforming stuff, some of the graphics, like, they look good looking back at them now, and, like, now that I have, you know, a certain amount of nostalgia for them. But I remember at the time, this was, like, when the N64 was coming out. So everybody was just on that shit of, like, yo, what is this bullshit fake 3D? We got the real 3D right over here. And then if you compare this to, like, early N64 games, you're just like, Jesus, those things are, like, this looks so good. Which is pretty wild. Perfect time for gaming. It's 1 p.m. Hey everybody, it's gaming time. Dreadwheel. This is roulette. Gino's dead. Yep. Finish time. Okay, that's just heal. Roulette kicks ass. Also, yeah, Mario and Luigi also has a very good Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I can't speak to the rest of them as much. That's another series I'm considering playing some of the later ones on stream at some point soon, is the other Mario and Luigi games, because I know there's a good amount of them, and I've only really played the first one. I just didn't have access to the other ones because I never had a DS or anything. So, kind of thinking about playing through some of those, but the music in those is all great. They're all so much fun. Like, you'll every so often, a city in Nort. Fuck, everyone's Norted. Everyone's Norted! So we just need mental hygiene on Mario. Take time for you. Hey chat, it's 6 o'clock. Take time for you. Have you thought about it recently? You deserve it. You're worth it. Yeah, the clock of self-care. Alright, we'll just light this fool up. The clock without the bells is pretty whatever. Like, even if it is D-Day. It's whatever. Woo! Oh. Alright, level up bonus. Alright, good HP. Yeah, we'll go for the big HP here. And a reminder too, if you think like, I'm burning through this and this game's looking pretty chill, reminder, I'm at about level 20 right now. The cap of this game is level 30. So like, if you need to grind to beat this game, they will let you do that. This game has no qualms with that. It's designed so that you will be able to get through it. Does the time usually match what it has on the actual clock face, or is that a translation? I don't think it does. If I remember right, it's just kind of whatever. But I might be misremembering too. It's been a while. I haven't had to think about it in a long time, if we're being perfectly honest. Shucks. Oh wait, right, this is the one with goodies. I mean, calculated. I just wanted the free goodies is all. The clock is an axe sometime. God, no kidding. I do like that these tiny little amoeba still fight you one-on-one. I should actually check what the copies are called too. One sec. I'm gonna go fight one of these fools. I gotta see what their name is. Alright, we got Mechanims and Product and Apparatus. Very good shit. This bowyer is fucking me up. All right, let's fight this boy though. Oh, come on. Let me. Wow. I don't think I've ever been hit that many times by those in my life. Breed and demanding ace. Talk about two opposite sides of the spectrum, am I right, folks? Good lord. So yeah, they don't do a ton of damage at this point, but they do have an instant kill attack that literally will just walk up, swing at you once, and then you explode and fall down. Oh yeah, we should fight one ghost. I gotta remember what we... Oh, right, I'm killing them all, though. That's not what I meant to do. All right, we'll have to fight another group. Sorry, I'm on gamer reflex right now. Okay, at least we'll get to check this fool's name out. All right, that's Echo Finder. That's a mute, but it's gonna whiff because she has Lazy Shell on. Yeah. Stuntman! I'm glad the ghost is a stuntman. That feels good. Found a Majestic. Majestic is max syrup. I can't remember. I think it's Royal... Is it Royal Syrup or Royal Honey? I can never remember which one it is in this. It's either Royal Syrup or Royal Honey, though. It's like one of those two. Hence why it's, you know, Majestic. Oh, these are just a bunch of little pestilence ghosts, huh? Oh, is it actually Royal Jelly? That would make sense. Yeah, I like that there were some enemies that were like felt a little out of place, honestly. The whole idea of, you know, it's Mario Land being invaded by a horrible factory war dimension, like, lent them to do some weird, goofy designs, and I'm glad they went goofy with it. I've said it before, but that is really hippo on. That's the thing I love about this game, and one of the things that I think is why it's still so special to me, is because it really is Mario and the Nintendo design philosophies and all that stuff, and they just dropped them in the middle of the wrong world, kinda. Which rules. Oh, Bowyer. Or I'm sorry, production. I think that actually makes sense, because if I remember right, the name for this guy is actually just Machine Made, I think? Yeah, it's like a little bit of a Who Framed Roger Rabbit thing. It's just two different types of cartoon. It is, okay, yeah, it is machine made. Okay. Man, I'm eventually just gonna turn into a fucking guidebook for this game at some point. I'm just gonna wake up one morning and, oops, I'm a strategy guide. It's like The Fly, except it just sucks. I don't even get to be a fly and do fly stuff, I'm just a book. At least if they need to upload my brain in the future and I've already passed away, all they have to do is go download every game FAQs for Super Mario RPG, upload all of them into a human brain, and that's basically me. Yo, they were the reset
Give me more of this nonsense, please.
And yeah, I mean, it makes sense that they're, again, machine made, because, like, this game doesn't, like, do it with a bunch of respect, but it does one of my kind of favorite reveals in media. It doesn't do it in the same way that a lot of other ones do. But the whole thing of Oh, you thought that was an important guy. No, that's a mass-produced guy. You just fought Robot 1 of 10,000, and it took everything you had. My favorite one recently being, I guess, spoilers for Destiny 2. The very first thing in Destiny 2, if you haven't played that and somehow give a shit, if you are the one person who hasn't finished the first Destiny 2 raid, but does care about the plot of it, close your ears for a second. Okay, the end of Destiny 2, Caius, they do a really good job of that, where you, after doing this huge, awesome raid boss fight, you walk into the next room and it's just thousands of them lined up hanging from the ceiling, and you realize, oh, that was just a fake one. That's how much effort it took to fight a fake guy. It's very good. Yeah, you just fought the painted ones. Smithy was kind enough to send you the ones with the detail work done. I think these guys actually, I don't know if they have the exact same stats, but I think it's close. They might actually be higher than they were when you first fight them. I'd have to look it up, but I think they might actually have more HP than when you first fight them. They might actually be stronger than the ones. Yuridovich is such a weird design, and I like never noticed the weird like squid beard thing he has going on. I love Yuridovich's designs. Kathy, if you haven't played through Super Mario RPG, you probably should at some point. It's pretty chill. The timing stuff is really easy and not mandatory at all. Like, there's occasional mashing, but it's never required. Like, you can just not ever do it. And it's a good time, and there's a lot of weird enemies and a lot of fun characters and story moments. I like this game a lot. Yeah, Mario RPG is just a damn treat. Alright. Well, time to fight Chapter. They took a bitter. Okay, Domino stayed fine. It's Cloaker and Domino, by the way. I think I can take a few minutes. Maybe they would like to play. Alright, so this is Cloaker and Domino. Domino is all magic attacks. Cloaker is all physical. They both have just really high number. I'm probably gonna take this guy out first though, just because the second form, spoilers, there's a second form on this boss fight. Depending on who you beat first, the other one gets a power up. What I'm saying is, Super Mario RPG did it before, or Smo and Ornstein, so maybe Dark Souls should be thanking Mario RPG a little more often. I don't know. Just a thought. And yelling her through yourself.
28 months. Foolish.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just keep going him. It's right, Dark Souls is the Super Mario RPG of boss designs. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're telling the real truth that big gaming doesn't want you to know. But yeah, now you have to deal with the powered up version. We'll figure out what that thing's name is gonna be too. All exclusive and material. But yeah, so he's actually gonna be really, really resistant to physical at this point, if I remember right. Oh right, he doesn't have Shredder. I should just be Geno boosting. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Yeah, it was Earthlink. Earthlink was the original name. The other thing I like about Earthlink is when you first look at Earthlink, you think it's just this little snake, and then if you look in the background, like behind where the HP values are, you can see Earthlink wrapped around other pillars in the back, so Earthlink is actually fucking huge. Alright, let's Geno help. Mayro. And yeah, the snake changes a little bit depending on who binds to it, which is a neat. This game's neat. This game is just all made of neat stuff, if we're being honest. Yep, just keep chilling. Geno, help thyself. Strike ready. Excuse ready. Yo, I'm ready to throw hands or weasel my way out of this one. I got both on tap. I got my strikes. I'm ready to throw hands. I'm ready to make some shit up so I don't have to deal with this. Thank you, Geno help. Oh, this one's Mad Adder, not Earthlink? Oh, okay. My bad. I forgot the snake has multiple names. You tried. I mean, I think outside of the super boss, 4 HP is a new high bar. Also, yeah, Mad Adder is very good. What in God's name is that lazy shell translation? So the thing is, this got translated through a bunch of languages and then back to English. So I think sometimes they get stuck. And like, this I think was at some point in maybe, I don't know, Portuguese, some kind of like Spanish, Portuguese language from that family. It got stuck there because like concha or concha sounds like shell, which makes sense. And then perezosa, I have no idea, but I'm just gonna guess lazy. That's my guess. Oh, I was right. This one is Earthlink. Okay, the other one's Mad Adder. Okay. Perezosa does in fact mean lazy. No. Yeah, lazy shell is one whole word in Spanish. That makes sense. I haven't taken a Spanish class in, oh god, 13 years. Why did I look at a calendar? Oh, I just felt my soul leave my body a little. Hey, there we go. I do like that the snake just kind of turns off. Like, as soon as there isn't a driver for the snake, that's his thing. He's a car. Is this a calendar? Despite the fact that Mac, Bowyer, Yuridovich, and the Axum Rangers were broken, that was almost right. At this stage, Smith will have only a new army. One new army? You can't do too many weapons. Have you cased serious problems? Isn't it? Who are you? This is Mario. Now you have a chance. Make a gift for you or stomp. How do you say that, a small ball? You say that, you a small ball. I am rubbish. Also, we're just gonna go ape shit. For this last section, I'm just gonna go bananas. Aren't you tired of being nice? Yeah, exactly. Wield your rarely held high levels. Stats above 10. Just go nuts. I would like if there was like a thing where I could just like a occupied, not occupied thing on a porta potty that I could just like put on my front door that just said feeling rubbish, and then everyone just accepted that that meant he needs to go to sleep. Let it leave him alone. I think that's a pretty good way of saying I'm tired and I got the depression. Is just feeling rubbish, need a nap. Zip. What a funny face. So this is Mallow trying to tell Mario that he's not falling for the look out behind you thing, when in fact he does need to look behind him. Of course, help me, Mario! Of course! Son, this is fear! I think the green control crane. Alright, and here's the final shop of the video game. Finally, he is... We will help you! Plov! P-Love! God, I forgot Peach's name is just Info. Crown Prince. Yes. Yo, I think some people might have just gotten timed out for 5 seconds for putting P.love and it got interpreted as a link. Sorry about that. Robots are stupid. They don't know the difference. Oh. Help Madnimo? What? Well, I've done everything I can. Now, what can you use? Alright, so we're gonna do some sales first. Does he sell Majestic? No, he does sell Max Mush though, so... Let me get rid of a couple of these. I don't need one of these. I'll keep rock and roll. I could trade the Little Rock for a Carbo Cookie, but I don't need to, it's fine. Parsley. Trying to remember what all of these are. Okay, that's the drink. That's all HPs. I don't think I really need anything though. Yo, what up? Yeah, no, all we've done so far is we did Culex and the run up to the Smithy. And again, this is probably gonna be a pretty fast one, but I already know who I'm gonna host you over to, and I think you're really gonna like what they're doing as well. So, don't worry, your boy Ty's got your back. You may not know it yet, but I know many other streamers. We talk actually, so don't you worry. I will make Smith an honor. You are doing well. Everybody, this is hard working for Smith. Consider it, when Smith occupied Mario's world, we could do whatever we wanted. New haha, the witnesses. Oh, faster. Bowser, what are you doing? I'm sorry, Boxer, what are you doing? Mac 2 and Yuridovich 2 did not stop. Know him, worry me. Know him, he good, me bad, worry me. Me Bowsworth. You was the longest joke in your life. I also almost never use Geno, so having really, really strong AoE is nice. Like, Mallow's is really good, but it's very expensive. Oh yeah, talking about things that are weird to block, there's another one. He like wiggles his hand and then sticks it out, and you have to be ready for when it detaches. That's actually the time to block it. Nope. 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 Ooh, no, not harmful. Ooh, that was pretty harmful. Also, yeah, the manager became the ministry. All right, clean up fame. Yo, what's good, fame? So Bowser does a haiku here in the regular game, and it's like the sun over the day, my genius and brawn are lost on these fools. A haiku or something? This is not right. Let me get the exact line real quick. I do, in fact, know the exact good line. God, it's... I wonder if I can just put in Bowser haiku, and it'll give it to me. Yeah, there we go. Like the moon over the day, my genius and brawn are lost on these fools. Haiku. That is the original text. Yeah, 385. Classic haiku. Well, that's not a haiku, that's a variety show form. Also, this game has a lot of very fun interaction between the characters, like Mario consoling Bowser because his castle has been taken over by the war dimension. Responsibility? Responsibility? I'm afraid that is not unreasonable. Anyone who opposes equality is urgent. Strong agree with info on this one. Businesses will be erased, production will continue. There we go. Okay, defense up. And attack up. There we go. I'll probably Geno boost against the film director here, just because he's gonna start taking forever to take damage if I don't. Little Geno help Mario. Yeah, he's the film director. I forgot that hammer toss does fear. Good lord, it's been a long time since I've gotten hit by that fear. Weird. Alright. Well. Let's give me the old plus ultra. The Ultasta Ultra. Son, this is fear. Dang, he's resummoning these hammers really quickly today. I swear. Could try it. Oh. Wait, is this beat the living shit out of someone or something? Beat the living Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually used that spell successfully in this goddamn video game. But here we are, folks. It worked. It actually worked. Fucking sleep worked for the first time in games. Yeah, because now I've just got one hammer asleep, so he can't summon new ones, I don't think. I think they have to all be gone before he's allowed to pull new ones out. Well, I'll just let that dude sleep in the back. Yeah, it's weird in this one, but it makes sense because this is like a set of 3 escalating boss fights in a row of like kind of like recolors and stuff. So they're kind of like mini bosses, so I could see how they don't get that setting. Yo, a Carly quote, thank you for the resub. Alright. Well, here we go. It's time to start. Gunyolk. Mario! I'm very happy to meet you. I'm the chairman of the building. Hello. But this is the end. This is Smith's closest to you, so try it. Harumph. You will be my design, Gunyolk. So Gunyolk is actually wicked dangerous, by the way. This is the final fight before the final fight, so this is the penultimate final boss. But, Gunyolk will mess you up. Gunyolk hasn't used the big attack yet. Gunyolk can just breaker beam repeatedly, which is what we're worried about. Basically, as long as Gunyolk doesn't just get to start firing breaker beam every turn, we're good. And yeah, this guy I think is director originally, but now he's highlights. Also, yo, it's my boy Gunyolk. What up? Damn, that was some good Fungiform. Ooh, that's Breaker Beam, isn't it? It sure is. Okay, we're actually pretty well set for that, as long as Peach gets the heal before Gino goes down. Okay, yep, we're good. Oh yeah, Highlights, that was like the name of like a kid's magazine, wasn't it? That was one of them I'd find in the doctor's office. Weird. Breaker Beam is basically wave cannon? Yeah. Yeah. It is extremely just wave cannon. Breaker Beam does not ignore defense, thankfully. That would be scary. That would be very scary if that was the case. It does not. Yo, what up, Catsworth? I got hit with the big language. Oh shit, Pickle. I have a feeling Pickle was probably poison of some form, or like venom. Alright, Gunyolk down. I'm slapping him with a fan because I don't respect him. Okay, she's immune to this. She might take damage, but that's whatever. I was right. Pickle is in fact poison or venom. Gunyolk can also be slept, apparently. Damn. Man, apparently this is just the hallway where you were supposed to actually use the sleep move. We found it. It's the one hallway where it's good. Look at this. This is the source of weapons. I would know. I am a genius after all. It is literally my name that I chose, is Genius. Because I'm a genius. Yo, what up, gang? How's it going? And hey, if you aren't already following, please do. It's free, helps me out a whole bunch. Always glad to see new faces around here. We do a whole bunch of shit. If you want a long history of my dumb ideas, there's good gravy, but you should be following. You don't want to miss out on some of the really ridiculous shit. So in order to get the latest football match and stop the factory, we must first win it. Oh, okay. Mario, no regrets, are you fit? Our goal is nearby. The time is succulent. Let's watch this show on the road, folks. And right before we do, one second. Alright, so I mentioned earlier that I had a question to ask everybody. So, hey everyone. I have a question for you. I want serious answers. I don't want any goofy stuff or anything that references the question. I have a really good buddy, Ahmad, who's allergic to bananas, and he asked me this question, and I wasn't sure how to answer it. What does a banana taste like? What the fuck does a banana taste like? How the fuck do you describe the taste of a banana without just saying banana? Like, what do you do? Like, I could literally just, like, pull one up, be actively eating it. The fuck does a banana taste like? It's, like, sweet, I guess? It's a little mushy. There's, like, there's no real tartness to it. I don't know. What is it? What? Like, it's good. I like it. It's like kind of a sweet, like a mild sweetness with a hint of aroma? I don't know. But I need a lot of answers, chat. So just go ahead and fire away with your non-joke answers. I'm gonna throw this to my buddy later and be like, I asked a couple hundred people to try and describe what a banana tastes like. So I'm gonna give you as many answers as possible, Ahmad, and hopefully we can figure out for you, what does a banana taste like? What is it? What are you? All right, well. Now that I've handled that. Please follow me at twitch.tv/TieTuesday. I use my platform for good, like trying to figure out what a banana tastes like for my friend Ahmad. Yo, thank you for giving on some subs, Machine or Honest. There were 5 players recently. Yes. All ended with your journey, huh? Then all of them? How about a small proportion? Go ahead. Right now.
A banana tastes like a sweet bits on a hot summer morning.
Ah, sweet bits on a hot summer morning. Thank you for the sweet bits. On this hot summer morning, Cashwork. Hereafter, hello, it's me, Boxer. My, we are touching today, am not? I'm growing fond of. Not here at Fond! What? Please, do not leave us again. Tell us the star now. Harumph. There's a lot of harumps in this factory, you know that? There's a lot of harumps in this house. Esto es el fin! There's something very funny to me about it switching to Spanish right before. What? Man, I love video games, everybody. Alright, so we have installation, we have work is done, which is Smithy. That's Crusher. That's pretty scary. Nice damage to Gino, though. Okay, do we just go ham on Smithy? I think we just go ham on Smithy. Like, you can knock out the dispenser, I'm pretty sure, but you can also just blow up Smithy and be done with the whole thing. Thank you, Nixel, for clipping the most important question I've asked. I will send that to my buddy later and let him know with the chat replay, here's what the people think a fucking banana tastes like, because I don't know how. Like, I gave him, I was like, it's like mildly sweet, a little bit soft, kind of some of the aroma gets into the taste. Like, that was all I really had. I'm like, I've never really thought about how hard it is to describe a banana. Saber Torrent. El Trineo. Alright, we should get a heal though. Do we want to deal with Nervous or just keep going ham? I think we just keep going ham. And then we can just do a party-wide attack once there's like 2 of them. Because they're pretty soft, they're pretty squishy. Yeah, that is a good translation for Sword Rain. When this game becomes so Spanish all of a sudden? I don't know. Like, it just kind of... a lot of stuff got stuck here. Leave it, Smithy. Your head looks like gas. This is everyone telling their boss to chill it because he's about to break the whole fucking platform that he's working on. Think about your blood pressure. I built yesterday, and the foundation is weak. Stop the floor. So what does Smithy do? Gets more pissed off. How the hell? All right, final fight. I gotta know what he's gonna say instead of my head is burning. I burn, boiling. I have never been injured. Time came. I'll show you the correct form. I'll show you the exact strength. I teach you to respect. It will be. Ooh! And again, now we have the very good reveal of he's making more of himself. It's nothing to him. There's hundreds of these backups. Like, it's a good reveal. Like, it's a really good final boss arena, I think. I think it's a really good way to do that. And we have to deal with El Diablo or Cuerpo. Mia Cuerpo. So we have literally the devil and the devil's body. Very good. So this is what he can do. He can reshape himself into different forms. That one has incredibly high physical defense, so I'm just gonna go for a raw Yankee on Sufixo. Also, every form is gonna have a different name. So this is Sufixo, the tank. Actually, it's the last fight, right? Like... there we go. That was a red essence. Mario is completely invincible for the next 3 turns. That is the best item in the game. He literally cannot be hurt for 3 turns. It is wild. But yeah, so like, look how much less damage this is gonna do compared to what it usually does. Maybe not. Yeah, does not care. Yeah, it's like the only time there's any kind of flashing, so I don't mind it too much. We just have Peach throw out a rock and roll. All right, come on, you need to change your head soon. Whew. Talking about things. Okay, here's the wizard head. Which, okay, chat. I have another question. I'm asking a lot of questions today, and for that I apologize. But at the same time, I gotta know. Yo, Smithy's nose here. One sec, let me enhance here. Enhance. Like, it kind of looks like the wizard's dick, right? Like the nose between the two eyes. It kind of looks like a... It looks like a wizard penis, right? It looks like he's got a donger. I just want to be sure. Okay, Chad is agreeing that's a ding dong. Thank God. Okay. Oh, I've thought about it for years. I want to make sure everyone knows that's his whiz biz. And he worked out. How many wizard dicks have you seen? Look. I have a lot of work to take care of. I need a lot of wizard help sometimes. God, I wish this attack was used more just because I really like that animation. I think I'm Stars is pre-itty. And yo, hey, if you aren't already following, I see a couple new names in chat. I know, I see you. You should follow, I would super appreciate it. It's free for you. It helps me out long term, and also, once we hit that next big follow goal, we'll be doing a big old thing of Wii Trash, which if you're not familiar, is I go find as many shovelware games for the Nintendo Wii gaming console possible. Yo, thank you to Chimpy Man. And I stream through a bunch of them in one shot. It's a fan favorite for a really good reason. They're hilarious. Some of those games are so goddamn bad. You want it, for sure. And yo, Nixiter, thank you for gifting out a bunch of gift subs. That's the other thing that's dope about following. If you didn't know, because this is some insider information that I was told by Twitch execs, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't supposed to tell people, but fuck them. If you're following, you're first on the list to get gift subs when those are passed out. Like, if you aren't following, you're automatically going to be after everyone else. And yo, thank you so much for those gift subs, Nixiter. Radoon Hipolian, Colorbit, NC Team 35, and Kane Dragon. Congratulations. The good thing is the wizard takes a ton of damage from direct attacks, from physical at least. Good stuff. Okay. Mental hygiene on Mario. No, that was not public knowledge. Okay, what's next form? This works. How do you feel about this form? This works. The chest is actually one of the most dangerous ones because what he does is he just randomly pulls the thing out of the top, and depending on what it is, it can be a really good effect for you or really dangerous. This guy is the roulette box, basically. Okay, he went for gunshot. That's fine. Okay, like that was party-wide fear, to give you an example of things that he can do that are pretty dangerous. I think one of them pulls out roulette and kills one of your party members. I don't think he has a full team wipe on that. Yeah, exactly. Other things Mario RPG invented. Loot boxes, clearly. Who else ever thought of putting a random item in a box and having someone else open it? Clearly Nintendo. Thanks, Shigeru. And yo, K-Price, yeah, no, like, the attacks this enemy does, like, the late game magic in this game gets some really wild effects, and that one is, like, probably the most earthbound out of all of them. I think you actually nailed that one dead on. I can't think of anything else that looks more earthboundy in this whole video game. Danger loot box, the ultimate boss of video games. Boss of video game legislature. Alright. Blasting this fool. God, that's hard to block. Okay. Scooting along. Back to Danger Box. This works. Okay, good block. Party-wide poison. Yep. Yeah, he's shaping himself into one of the question mark boxes you find throughout the game. It does look like a mailbox, though. You're not wrong. Because it's sitting on top of his bot. Man, though, imagine if someone did have a real cool Smithy mailbox. And again, talking about the head that does incredible damage. That is why I mention, because that damage is crazy. Welcome. Body and head are fantastic. Is possible? Impossible. Esto es el fin. Over. Esto es el fin, indeed. Yo, Rum Rusher, thank you for the art. Sorry, my English is turning into Google Translate. Oh my god, the little smart star on Gino is very good. Send it to the highest end. Yo, Nixiter, thank you for gifting a sub to Rum Rusher. Jeez, all y'all being way too kind today. Finally, we've assembled the whole work of art, everyone. Esto es el fin. Whoop, sorry, my headphone cables. There we go. Goodbye, Gino. Gino's fun. Gino's a fun character. He's a little overdone in his writing. His characteristics aren't very interesting, but I do enjoy his design of a benevolent star spirit coming down to help and getting into a kid's goofy puppet. I do like, too, small detail, they have the kid who has the Gino doll also has a Mario and Bowser doll, and a Peach doll, I think, too. And when the star comes down, it starts on top of Mario and is like, no, Bowser, no. And then goes to Gino and sees that Gino fucking has a gun and is just like, yeah! Smart spirit. Find the toy that's got a gun built in. Yeah, Gino wins the kids' games. Because he has a gun. Built in. Yeah, exactly. The doll did shoot Mario in the head and knock him unconscious. So there is that. Got that big gat. Yeah, Radoon, that's my question too. I'm wondering and seeing if the credits are also Google translated, because I think that would be pretty good. And yeah, I mean, thus concludes my 5 billionth run through of Mario RPG. Tina Hacks, you did almost miss it. We're gonna see if the credits are going. And then I'm gonna throw that host over. And again, if you aren't already following, please do. It helps me out a lot. It's free. It's good. You want to. Let's be real. Also, what was I just gonna say? Oh yeah, ask a friend what a banana tastes like too. We need to get the world to have a consensus on how to describe a banana's flavor to a friend who is allergic to bananas. Getting one last in. Getting one last in for team having sex. Thank you, Tina. Team have sex, baby. God bless that bird. Yeah, these are the characters I wish would show up in some later stuff. Because there are some good ones in here. Like, I think Johnny's pretty good. This is the cool shark captain who wants to fight you, but then when you win is like, alright, you won. Get out of here. Like, it doesn't try and be a shit about it. It's just like, good stuff. Now fuck off. So now to find out if these are also text files or if these were like raw images. And there goes Luigi. Big parade time. It would appear those are not translated. I had a feeling they were not put into standard text assets, so they were probably not pulled. So, thank y'all for hanging out. Again, if you aren't already following, please do. Helps me out a whole bunch. We're gonna be doing some, God, what is it? I know next Wednesday is gonna be probably the end of Resident Evil 4 HD. Next Friday, I have to figure out, we're actually getting into a new season, so I'm gonna plan some stuff out and get some events rolling. Might work in some Fire Emblem 3 houses here, because I know some people are liking that one. I ran a poll, and it was kind of like between that and Persona 5, and between all the weirdness of Atlas streaming stuff, the fact that they might release it, and also I've heard there's some less than great transphobia stuff. Also known as just all transphobia stuff is bad, folks, but I've heard it's there, so probably gonna go for 3 houses, so we'll probably start that one up soon. Yeah, so look forward, and look forward. Jesus, Google Translate does a thing to your ability to speak, huh? Alright, well I'm gonna host y'all over to my good buddy Andy, who is, who's doing some Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, but for every follow he gets, he has to eat a weird bean. And did you all know that you can all follow Andy individually after I host you over, and then he has to eat some gross fucking beans? Everybody, I'm gonna host you over. Just start following Andy like it's going out of style. Take it easy, everybody. Have a good night.